Hey everyone, it's Thiago here from Elevate AI, and today we're going to be talking about deep research. If you haven't used deep research yet, it is definitely one of my favorite and most powerful AI tools or functionalities that are out there, and it is available to paid users of ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity. So if you're already paying for any of those three services, you already have it included in the monthly subscription that you're paying for. Definitely pay attention to this video because I'm going to give you my pro tip on how to get the best results out of your deep research queries. So, what is deep research? Deep research is a functionality within ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity that will search the web over hundreds, sometimes even thousands of sources to get you real, verified data about the subject that you're looking for. So if you've ever done any research, whether it be for work, school, or your personal life, you know that it really can take hours for you to Google all the information, switch between all the tabs, and copy paste information and rewrite it in your own words. And you never have enough time to do the research as deep as you actually want it to be. And it is extremely difficult to cite the sources that you're using and go back to refer to them. The solution that deep research is offering is real, verified data and verified sources as well in a fraction of the time that it would have taken you to do the same research on your own. And let me show you a little bit more about what makes it different. One of the biggest differences is a structured multi-step research. If you've ever noticed, when you send a query to ChatGPT, it will usually give you an answer within just a few seconds. With deep research, it actually shows you the thinking that it's doing over those 10 to 20 minutes that it takes to search the subject for you, cites every source along the way, gives you its reasoning for looking into those sources and including it or excluding it from your report. And at the end, it gives you the complete report in the format that you asked for, whether it be a slide deck, a client prep document, an industry analysis report, or any kind of full document or text content that you may need. It'll be ready for you within those 10 to 20 minutes, as I mentioned. My number one pro tip for deep research is actually to perfect your prompt first. It might sound kind of strange, but you may want to just send a quick prompt, not a deep research, just a regular prompt to ChatGPT, telling you that you're going to be doing a deep research and that you want it to perfect your prompt. You only get so many deep researches per month, depending on which of those paid services that you're subscribed to. Therefore, it's definitely a good idea to make sure you have a good prompt with all the information to get the most out of your deep research and not waste that deep research credit that you have for that month. So this is a really underrated step, and I definitely highly recommend it. And if you haven't checked out my prompting video yet, definitely do so because it'll teach you a lot about the best tips for prompting ChatGPT. So once you have perfected that prompt, you will send it over to ChatGPT, and it'll usually ask you some follow-up questions with additional information that it needs. And again, if you watch my prompting video, you know how important those questions actually are and what a big difference they will make to your final research. And then you just sit back and watch. ChatGPT will take between 10 and 20 minutes to search hundreds, sometimes even thousands of sources and give you the complete report that you're asking for. So let me show you a little bit about how I use it to generate leads for my business and for the live events that I usually host all across Miami. So as you can see here, I have on ChatGPT already a prompt that I wrote, and I'm asking it to improve this prompt for deep research specifically. So in my case, I'm an AI consultant in Miami, Florida, and I'm hosting a workshop soon designed to attract leads for my business. So you can see here where I'm actually giving it the full context so that it doesn't have to assume any information about me, about what I'm looking for, or even about the types of businesses that I'm looking for. And being very specific with how many agencies and businesses I want, and I want them to be around my location and the place that I want them to invite them to. And for an output, I want a Google Sheet with columns for agency name, address, phone number, and email. So definitely be sure to specify the type of the output that you want as well, because ChatGPT is capable of giving you many different types of outputs beyond just the text that you can copy and paste. And in addition, in order to challenge ChatGPT, I am asking you to give it to me in an organized and logical order for me to make a route for myself. Once I send this prompt improvement request, you will see that ChatGPT is going to give me a much better written and structured prompt based on what I told it. And all I have to do is copy that prompt, paste it into a new chat, and ensure that I select here the deep research feature. As an option, you can also add additional files if you wanted to cross-reference any information that it may need. But in general, when you send this prompt here, your perfected prompt, ChatGPT is going to ask you some questions with additional information that it needs. So let's see what questions it is asking us. Are you open to agencies that do not list the email address? Yes, that's fine for me since I'm going to be visiting them in person. Should I prioritize agencies with active online presence? Yes, but I need them to have a local office to visit. And do you want all 50 agencies to be evenly split between the 2 locations that I told it? And no need to be evenly split. And what you will see here is that right away it's going to start doing that research for you. And as I mentioned before, it does take about 10 to 20 minutes to look through those sources. So I will show you the results from that prompt that I gave it before. And you can see here that it did give me first a list that I could copy and paste. And then I actually had to remind it, hey, I asked you for a downloaded spreadsheet. So it did give me that, and it went through all the reasoning that it did as well in order to achieve this research. And as a final result, let me show you here the list of agencies that it gave me in 2 different tabs, in South Beach and in North Beach, as well as the fact that all of these addresses are ordered in close proximity to one another so that I can actually efficiently visit them in person when I do want to invite them to my workshop. So why is this such a game changer for businesses, right? So it can give you reports on client discovery calls prep, so you can be much more prepared when trying to make that sale. You can learn about your industry and get specific information about what your competition is doing out there. It can help you generate content by giving you richer and smarter information that you can share with your follower base. And as I just showed you, it can help you generate new leads for your business as well, giving you their full name, address, and even email address as well, in case you want to contact them via email or in person, as I'm planning on doing with my list. And I hope you learned something today. If you did, definitely, I would love to have you join one of my AI fundamentals workshops. You can contact me to book a private consultation for either training or automations for your business. And I hope that you use these tools to start researching and make your business more efficient today.